The Aftermess.
Thanks for the good laugh, John. Needed that.
You're welcome.
Always.
Try.
Yeah.
Just me being me.
With him, at him, doesn't really matter. He laughs, I'll laugh. Aw, look at that.
Fat, juicy, and wet.
Oh my God, girl, you're so fat, juicy, and wet.
FJ Dub.
Fat, juicy, and wet. Like, girl, I am so
FJ
FJ Dub right now.
Oh God, I'm so fucking FJ Dub right now. I'm gonna put that as my Instagram bio. I'm so FJ Dub.
On the count of three, FJ Dub. 1, 2, 3.
FJ Dub.
Okay, we ready? Fuck.
We've been recording. Let's go.
FJ Dub. All right, it's the Morning Mess, Aftermess podcast. Joey boy.
Hey, it's John Daniel.
And it's Sienna.
And producer Jules.
I'm just going to keep refreshing this flight
No,
thing.
I
but
got the alarm set. You're
You
good.
got the alarm?
Yeah, I got an
I'm
alarm.
going to catch the alarm. All right. Yeah. Listen, we are going to do this fucking waxing eventually with JD.
It's gonna
Just
happen.
keep prolonging it, man. You guys just aren't about it.
No, we're booked and busy. We have someone who's going to do it.
Yeah.
You guys just keep prolonging it.
I know we keep changing it. Well, we're going to be doing that. Make sure you're sharing. You are subscribing because that's how we got over 1,000 subscribers. JD promised that he'll get waxed, so he's going to do it. We promise within the next week or two.
It's
What a
happening.
terrible payoff.
Oh, I
You guys are
can't
just
wait
not
to
paying off the listener.
Rip it off.
I've been getting
Great.
the DMs. Speaking of, this podcast is going to be recapping the past, I want to say month with the Morning Mess, right? Is that
A
fair?
couple
Month?
weeks.
Couple
We'll
weeks.
just go recency bias.
All right. 2 weeks of the Morning Mess of everybody. I feel like our show has been on fire. Like, to where our content is becoming to where people want follow-ups. It's like you always want to see whatever happened to them now, like in your favorite TV shows, or if you watch any of these reality shows, like whatever happened to that person, where
Yeah.
are they now? Like whatever happened to How About That Girl? Well, now she's a fucking rapper wanting to, was she sleeping? Is she banging Tyga now?
I guess allegedly the Cash Me Outside girl.
Yeah.
Who is it? Alabama Barker.
Alabama Barker.
Yeah, the daughter of Travis Barker.
Wants to fight the Cash Me Outside girl.
Yes, that's the battle.
People wonder what happened. Well, that's what the
Yeah.
fuck is going on. So we're gonna be doing a recap of our How About That Girl. I think the biggest one the past 2 weeks has been JD's blind date. She's the How About That Girl.
I'm actually really surprised by this. I'll be honest, because I've actually been getting random DMs from people I know and I don't know that are like, how was the concert? That's the first question that they ask. They're like, hey,
How was the
show?
concert? How was the date?
Like,
of the
no,
concert?
they're talking about the date,
Oh, okay.
but they're like, hey, how was the concert? In suggesting for the blind date.
Yeah,
And it was great. We had a great time.
this girl.
Sweetheart.
Am I lying to say that she impressed us all?
Oh yeah. I love her.
She was easy to talk to. So I think it's crazy though, because it was set up so perfectly to where like the perfect girl got chosen to go on a blind date with you when we did this on air.
Yeah.
And then when we met her in person, she was so easy to get along with.
The authenticity, I think, is what people resonated with. They could tell we went real live. They could tell that this girl was cool, and I don't know, she had a good vibe to her.
Yeah. So you are planning to go out with her again. Mm-hmm. So that was like a week ago. You haven't seen her since.
Haven't seen her since. She's a busy girl.
All right, top 3 things that you have in common, and maybe a couple things that may be a red flag in this situation.
We're both sarcastic. Definitely have that humor.
Sign language.
Sign language. I found out she does sign language, which
Fluent.
I was
Yeah.
impressed by that. I was like, oh, wow, she knows sign language fluently. And then you know some too.
well, my uncle is deaf. And then where I'm from, Fremont in California, is actually one of the deaf capitals of the country. We have California School of the Deaf in my hometown. Yeah, and that's usually one of the languages in the Bay, or specifically where I grew up, that they make you learn sign language because you're using it pretty often. So it's kind of a bonus if you have it. So yeah, that was super random.
I know, we were all sitting down at like dinner before the concert and like him and her are like talking in sign language with each other, just talking shit about all of us. We're all like, what are you saying?
Yeah,
This is not fair.
That was fun.
It was fun.
If I go back in our text, I'll probably find some more stuff that we have in common. She's just really easy to talk to. I think her sarcasm and the way how she can like, I was going to say how she can take it, but then I just fucking knew. Go ahead.
What?
She could take it, as much as she
What?
can dish it.
Did she,
Ayo.
did she take that tongue?
Ayo.
Did you have a little goodbye kiss or tacos de lengua?
I just knew,
Like-
knew that was happening.
Oh.
And she's a nope, not gonna pay it any mind. And she's a huge sports fan. She loves going to basketball.
God, this is tailor made,
I
bro.
know.
What are we
You
doing?
guys roast me so much for no reason that I like dating younger girls, which is just not true. And this girl was younger than the girl I was with, and you guys want me to be with this girl, so pick a fucking side.
No, she acts older than what she is.
She does.
None of that matters.
It does.
Doesn't? It
Because you
does,
guys are
right?
grilling me on the age. That's what you guys are so hung up on.
Okay.
Well, this girl's 18, so
We
it
have
is
a
a little.
14-year difference.
That's crazy to say out loud.
Okay.
She's 23, I'm 37. 14 years.
Yeah, but when you're 74, then she'll be
Yeah.
fucking 60.
I'm sorry, you're okay with like a 12-year gap, but not a 14? That's too much?
That's stupid, right?
That's where you draw the line.
dumb.
1 minute until you got to check into your
1
flight.
minute.
Oh, well, do you have it for like the actual time he needs to check in?
Well, I'm just giving you a 1 minute call. So.
Why would you do that? The whole point of the alarm is you gotta like do it right now.
Yeah, no, I think it's just.
Were we going to miss that? I bet we were.
Yeah, it's 11:40.
You're gonna be happy.
So you got 3 more minutes.
Oh,
Set
wait,
another
what?
alarm.
Wow.
I thought you said I have to check in 9 minutes.
No, I think you said that.
You
so
said
back
that.
to
Why
this
would I-
other girl
anyway.
that you want to, this fucking 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Well, how old is she?
23.
23. Is that really like a fact? We've met her, right?
Yeah.
So
Right.
if they met and you saw them and you found out their age, you're like, I like her, but she's too young? Or do you think she's young, but she doesn't act that age, and I'm totally cool as your friend that you should date her?
Yeah, biasly, if she acted her age or even more immaturely, then I'd be like, okay, then the age is showing. But I feel
Right.
like she was so mature. She has a career. I mean, she moved out here and she's
Yeah.
trying to make friends and be independent. She loves her dog. That was
Yeah.
another thing you guys had in common. Did I pay attention more than you?
No.
Yeah, he was staring at my date.
What the hell?
Oh, there's my.
Oh, there's the alarm.
there it
he
is.
was staring at my date the whole day. That's what it was.
I was not staring at your
You were staring at her tits the whole
If
time.
she were like, I'm 27, I would have believed it. Through and
I
through.
would have believed
Yeah.
that too. I don't
100%.
think she acts 23 at all.
No.
If I actually dated her, you guys would give me so much shit. You'd be such
I wouldn't.
hypocrites.
No.
I liked her.
Promise?
I would,
Do we have that on
but-
film that
Yes.
you guys wouldn't be
Yeah.
hypocritical?
Yes, we're gonna give you shit, but is it
Yeah.
okay to still do it? Yes.
You're telling me I could date a 23-year-old?
But I would still
You
talk shit to
can.
you.
We're still gonna talk shit, but we don't like look down upon you.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I don't want you guys to give me a hard time. I have enough of that. I don't want to add more.
just
But
way
they're
it
doing it
goes.
for fun, not for
Right.
real. Does that
Yeah,
make sense?
yeah, that's
It's
what
not
we're
fun to
saying.
me anymore when you guys do it.
Oh, wow. He really, does he mean that? Are we unpacking this right here, right now?
I know. Holy shit.
It's not funny
anymore.
I don't like it.
All of a sudden he's gonna be like,
It's like, Mom.
Listen, she's really, really cool, and we have good conversation. Let's just take it slow. Let's enjoy it.
are you gonna bang her in sign language? That'd be crazy.
How would
How do you talk dirty in sign language?
Oh, you
can.
sign.
Oh yeah, you
How do
can.
they?
How do they?
How do they do that?
Yeah, what are they? That
How do
human?
people that can't hear communicate?
They is a general pronoun for anyone.
Wow.
Cancel him.
Cancel him.
Cancel him.
Not inclusive.
It's 2025. Get with
She
it.
said it first.
No, can you imagine that though? That would be kind of crazy. Like they both on a sign like tonight,
Yeah.
and
I'm
they
just
just
Like
yeah,
you know.
without saying anything.
I'm just envisioning all of it. That's why I'm so intrigued by this.
Yeah.
I love
Oh
this.
yeah, you got to make love to her and
She's
no,
the best.
no talking. The first
Silent
time.
sex, but you're
Silent sex.
technically speaking through sign language.
Guys, I'm celibate. I'm not doing that.
Well, I know this is time to break the seal.
Break the seal for silent sex.
Yep, your alarm just went off.
You got to
Yeah.
check into your flight? Or
Yeah,
you
2
good?
more minutes. All right. This is intriguing.
Yeah.
That would be
Super
kind of
intriguing.
how crazy is that? Like, literally, this is so real. You guys don't understand how I just punched a phone line. The next person I'm going to go to, get a date with JD to go see JT, Justin Timberlake. And that was the girl. You go out, you hit it off, you know sign language. And it's just like so fucking random.
Yeah,
It could have been so much worse. Like,
bad.
like we could have had a crazy person come out.
Yeah.
Like you really lucked out with.
I believe in all those signs.
cocaine.
The one thing I am upset about is I was at the end during the concert and I heard that she got some moves and was showing you them
Oh, yeah.
moves, so I couldn't see
Hell
anything.
yeah.
Do you have proof?
I don't have
I
proof,
do.
but Joey and Julia do. So
I was sitting next to her and she was holding my arm while she was backing up on Jay. Did you see that?
Hell yeah, I was watching the whole thing. I was laughing my ass off. I love this girl. I have like a girl crush on her. Like, if you guys don't work out, like, we are going to be friends.
Yeah,
like,
I'm pretty sure I had a threesome with JD that night. She was like holding on to me while backing up at JD. Like, what the
you were
fuck?
a part of it.
And meanwhile, I'm on a date and we're just fucking. That didn't work out. we got friend zoned together, so I'm just enjoying them. I was like, God, I wish my date was backing it up on me.
She didn't care, man. For someone, I mean, you literally just met these people, and for you to be that comfortable, that to me is a turn on. I really dig that you can be
Yes.
yourself. I think,
My favorite part, I think, of the whole night is that we were at the bar before Sienna and you, Joey, you guys got there, and it was me and JD were sitting at the bar, and she walks in, and JD's trying to be swaggy. He's like, hey, you want like a high noon, blah, blah. She snatches the menu out of his hand and goes, I'm gonna need something way stronger than that.
I mean,
and
that
just goes off, and like she just went crazy the rest of the night. I loved it.
That could mean so many things. Like she thought I was way uglier in real life. She's like, no, I'm gonna need something stronger.
I need beer goggles.
I need to forget who the fuck I'm
I
looking
need
at.
6 tequila shots. I don't have to see your face.
She was lit, bro.
Yeah,
She was lit
really
as fuck
lit.
in the best way possible.
Yes.
For
Yeah,
sure.
we totally understood why she maybe was a little nervous or why she
Yeah.
decided to not eat before she came out.
Yeah, I mean, she did say she was an introvert, so I can assume that she was really nervous.
Which is a lie, Aspen.
Yeah. No, that's
She's
a lie.
not introverted.
Aspen,
They
you
have
gotta
this
lie.
stupid new upgrade on this fucking flight. I can't.
Oh, did you not say
How do you do it,
Hold on, I got
JD?
you. I'll check you in.
Jesus.
I got
So
you.
stupid. Southwest, what are we fucking doing here?
first assigned seating. They're going to start doing that this year, and now this bullshit.
Okay,
my
I got you.
God,
I got you. I'm
Grammy.
checking you in right now.
What the fuck?
Joey and technology.
All right, you're booked. All right, all right. Let's play the game. What boarding position is Joey?
I know.
No, fuck you for wishing
He
that.
just has bad luck.
God,
You
no.
ever seen
Hey, you
middle
want to say
seat?
anything nice before your karma comes? You want to say anything nice?
I hope.
All right, anybody
doing
want to
sign
guess?
language.
there's-
I said C.
I'm gonna say A, but I got like 58.
Okay, A58.
I'm with her. C.
Okay.
C, last number.
B34, brother.
That sucks.
Average.
You deserve
Right in
that.
the middle.
Yeah.
You're going to get a middle
that.
seat with that.
Sucks because you're just outside the B1 through 30, so you have to wait.
know.
Oh man, I hope you get a
Well,
middle
fucking
seat.
Jules tells me I'm a girl. I have a vagina. I just walk to the front, even if I see they just let me in. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Well,
right.
that sucks.
Okay, what? This is like a 45-minute flight, though. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I hope I find someone that
I
speaks
clicked
sign
one
language
button,
to me.
by the way. He's like, I
Click
don't.
to one button.
Yeah.
Over if you're talking shit about
He was
Southwest.
on
and
the
then, Joey, are you the
screen.
problem?
I knew, yes. Joey is the problem when it comes to his phone and
Man.
accessing things.
I was here
By far.
writing for you, and I'm like, wait, was it only one button?
No, he literally handed it to me. I pressed check in and it went. I can't figure this shit out.
Oh, Dad.
Well, let's get back to this deaf ass girl. Okay, so you're going on a date. What's going on with the second date? Are you planning it? Is she planning it?
We are gonna go to the concert in the Coliseum, the Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani show. So, she, I believe, is in that area. That's her residence. So it'll be a close Uber for her, and then I guess we'll just kind of see where the night goes. It's on a Saturday.
She wants to put it on you. That's all I know.
I mean, who wouldn't, dog? Come on.
Would you on the second date?
You guys didn't
went on
laugh
the
there.
Would you on the second date?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think he would.
My-
she would
I'm
have
a
put it
diff-
on him on the first
Listen,
date. You see what's fucking going on?
That's what I'm saying, though. JD probably would have if she wasn't as lit as she was.
I'm a different man than my 20s. I'm a little bit more careful.
JD fucked in his 20s.
Yeah,
Not
he
now.
did.
Why?
Yeah, he was very aggressive.
Yeah,
Face
no.
even hurt?
In my 20s, I was a bad boy. But
Oh no! When we were hanging out in California, he was a
Isn't he
bad
just
boy as
bad?
well.
He
So
was. I think 20-year-old JD came out.
I know the old school JD turned up.
We had a fun time. We had a fun time.
I don't know anything.
I can't wait.
She's a sweetheart, man.
She's a
At the end of
sweetheart.
the day, she's a sweetheart. She
All right.
deserves to be treated like a queen.
Sign language to her. What do you want to tell her in the camera? Don't say words. Don't listen to them. They crazy.
His face.
Don't believe anything
Don't
they
trust
say.
them.
Yeah.
Do something hard. I love you. Don't trust them. Don't
I
talk.
can't
Don't
with
listen to them.
I mean, I don't like you. I don't like
If
you
you're
guys.
listening, go to the YouTube.
Yeah.
So that's a recap of Blind Date Girl, Aspen, and Second Date coming. Yeah.
It should be fun. We're gonna just take it slow, guys. Fuck.
Why that
So
tone?
Because man, you guys
I
don't.
think that girl
because
makes you
guys-
nervous.
I know, but you guys don't
Why
really
does she make
care.
She
You
wanted
want
to put it on him, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I
We're
don't know.
rooting.
Have you ever been wanted as much as she wants you right now?
To,
You
be,
don't
hon-
want it
to,
like
to
that?
answer your question, yes. Yeah, it was fun.
First of all,
First of all, to answer your question, yeah.
what else needs a recap? What else did we do in the past couple of weeks that everyone's asking about?
Do you want to bring up the fact that Sienna didn't know? Maybe she still doesn't know how much her engagement ring costs, or do you want to talk about the
yeah.
ranch?
Oh God, what did more people hit me on?
Probably the ring. Would
the
people be more
ring.
surprised that they don't know how much the their spouse's engagement ring was? Or their
I don't
ring was?
know. I don't. That's a good question. I don't know.
Well, I
if
have a
more
wonder
girls-
on it. So, I mean, did you never ask how much your ring
I've
was?
never asked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Why?
Yeah, why?
I just feel like that's kind of invasive because at the same time, like, I don't know how much he wants to save and what he can afford because at the end of the day, like, if he gets me the cut that I want, that's cool, but I also want to make sure that he can afford it and not put himself in a position where he couldn't. So if he did do that, then
Well, the
great
recap
man.
is JD's the
But-
only one that knows how you spent, and he put himself in a situation that he probably put it on a credit card.
I put it on our friendship and I put it on my dog. It is incredible. This is a good man.
Yeah, I honestly look at it as one of those questions of like, how much do you make? I just didn't want to ask him how much he
Show your ring to the
spent.
camera. Show the ring. If you're watching
My-
right now,
Okay.
how much? Yeah, just playing the game. How much?
Oh, I needed my nails done. I'm getting them done today.
How much
Ratchet.
do you watching this feel like that ring is? Now, we had played the game and guessed. And Sienna, you thought it was going to be how much?
I said, I think 3,200.
I went 3,500
Yeah.
and
I
then
said
JD
three.
3,000. And JD says I won because I said the highest amount. Means nothing. It could be 10,000. It could be 30,000.
Yeah.
So we don't know. You won't tell us.
Well, out of respect for him.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't. If he hasn't told you by now, I don't know why.
No, I still went home and we had the conversation. We talked about what we talked about on the show, and I still didn't want to know. I just feel like that's, I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't need to know.
What did he say? Was it like random? Like, what did he say? Because it was a random phone call. We literally just did it.
Yeah.
No, he was just like, I spent a good amount to know that I love you. Like, know that I love you because I did spend a lot of money on it. And I was like, okay, I'll take that. I don't want to know.
If you, okay, say it's 10K, which I don't know, that's crazy. But if you knew that was the price, would you still be like comfortable with that? Or would you have like rather him go cheaper on the ring and then like put that extra money into like a house or a nice vacation or like something else? Or are you happy with him putting all in on the ring?
You know what's toxic about me? Money comes and goes. So if he would have spent 10K on the ring, I'd be like, fuck, that's a lot, but I have a 10K ring on my hand. And then when he gets paid again, we just keep saving for a house, and that's the next step.
Okay,
So
okay.
money comes and goes. But Disney, you're over there. Would you want your girlfriend or fiance at the time, if you proposed, to know how much you spent on a ring?
Yes.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
You would tell her?
Yeah, she wanted to know.
Yeah, that's because if
Right.
she ever fucked up, Disney could be like, do you know how much I spent on
All that
that?
shit.
You can use it against her.
I definitely, with my ex-wife, didn't spend that much money on engagement. I don't know how much I spent, but it definitely wasn't like no 10G shit.
And she never asked how much. Did she care?
I feel like she did. She wanted an upgrade and shit, but our relationship, I mean, we were together off and on 20 years, and I would hear so many stories about these guys spending 15, 20 G's on fucking rings. And to me, I'm like, man, I would have so much fucking animosity. And you know the girl never gives the fucking ring back when it's that much money.
I was literally just going to bring up Sienna. You're my friend. Everything is going to work out for you. You guys are going to last forever. But in an alternate world where the most miserable thing happens, you're going to give that back to him.
No, I'm not.
She's not
You want to
gonna
know
give it
why?
giving this
You want to
shit.
know why? Unless he cheats, he deserves to survive based off of.
Girls
What just
never
happened?
give the fucking
You got to
ring
give that back.
I'm not giving it
No,
back.
you have to give that back.
Would you?
I would hunt you
I would
down.
only give it back if I fucked up. Like, you know, like if I cheated or did something bad, then maybe.
Sienna, you can have the house.
I'm
You
keeping
can
this.
have the couch.
With all that being said, I am keeping this.
But yeah, I don't
You
know.
can keep the truck.
It's
you
a
can keep
gift.
all of it.
You don't give your gifts back, even if you just break up with like a boyfriend. Like, I'm not going to be like, here's this teddy bear you got me for Valentine's Day. You never give gifts back.
It's not a gift.
matter
It's a
what.
commitment.
It's a gift.
So if you guys break that commitment, you have to give that back.
But what if he breaks the commitment? I got to keep it.
Yeah.
Then we'll fucking burn it.
Would you burn it?
We're not going to burn it.
Yeah, we'll make it. We'll make
I'm
him
gonna
feel
burn
it.
a $12,000 ring.
We're not listen.
My 13.5.
If we were all on a cruise, and you threw that ring over, it's enough where he's jumping in.
Like the Titanic.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the first time you seen that, she's like, oh, you dumb old.
Literally, this bitch threw over like this. What is it? Like
It's a Hope
heart?
Diamond.
Yeah, the diamond.
yeah.
Heart of the ocean.
Heart of the ocean. That's what it was called. Yeah.
Jeez, God, I want to know this.
I'm proud of my
wanna know
dog,
too.
man. I'm proud of my dog.
So,
I'm a nosy bitch
so
too, and I
you
don't
wouldn't
wanna
give
know.
it out for any. You wouldn't give back the ring for anything. You had a fucked up night. You got drunk. You cheated on him. You'd be like, "Fuck, it's my bad. Here's the ring back." And you're like, "I fucked up, but I'm keeping the ring."
I'm keeping the ring. Especially, I hope he doesn't ask. I hope he would just like let it go.
What if he did
Then
and
I
you
would-
fucked up?
I'd probably hide it. Be like, I don't know where it went.
Fell in the ocean.
It fell in the ocean.
You're
Died in the
just
ocean.
Sienna, you're so careless with it. I'm just telling you, please care more about it.
Yeah, I do take it off and on
Oh
in
my
the
God.
studio.
Jesus Christ! Yeah,
You have to
kind
keep
of
it on.
gleaming from here. That's a big ass rock.
It really
Yeah,
is.
I just got it cleaned last month, so it's a little shinier than normal.
I didn't go that big on my ring. I had that fear of like, I have so many of my friends. My thing, and you guys know about me, I could be friends with my exes, ex-wives. I wish them well. And I have so much friends that they literally hate their exes because they kept the fucking ring. Because they spend 20, 25, which I think is fucking crazy. But they spend so much money and then afterwards it doesn't work
Hey.
out. They keep the ring. And I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you.
It's
Like, fuck
too
them,
much
man.
money.
It's so crazy to me.
I mean, I do want to clarify my wedding band is $35 from Arizona Mills. So shout out Arizona
Love
Mills.
that.
Man, stop trying to humble yourself, bro.
I was like, don't
when
even,
that ring is 14.5?
Yeah, no.
it's called
15?
balance.
My future husband better not buy me that much expensive.
How much do you want your engagement ring to be then?
Oh, I can't take care of shit.
Well, yeah, no, that's valid.
Literally on you.
But then you put
Yeah.
put the pressure on yourself. Like, I can't lose this $10,000 ring.
But you're wearing all these rings right now.
They were $20 and they make my fingers green. Look how green my finger is.
What the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
Yo,
You're gonna get like
just
lead
take that-
poisoning.
Yeah, no, you should take that
It
off.
was just from today. I did. It just it turns green because I sweat in it. That's what I'm saying. I buy cheap shit. I don't care.
So what does he have to
whatever.
buy you? If it's $100,
Couple $100.
couple
maybe.
$100,
But like a grand max.
grand max.
Like I want something like unique but pretty. But I don't really care about the carats and like how big the diamond is. Like that doesn't really. It's a symbol. That's
It's a
you know.
symbol.
It's just a symbol. I think if my marriage, I just would like my marriage to be great. I don't really give up.
I get that.
You can always have both.
That is true. Can't lie about that.
Cubic zirconia, fine.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe like cheap at the beginning, and then like if we're married for 10 years, like we'll do like a nice upgrade.
Maybe that's the way it should be, right? Like, if you got to go through a milestone to get an upgrade.
Yeah.
Got to hit that 10-mile mark.
Yeah.
Well, my man put a down payment on forever. So
And even after he proposed, I'm not even like bullshitting. He told me, he was like, I'll upgrade it within like the next year. So this was like 5 years ago. He never did, but like, it's fine.
Wow.
But he told me that. I'm like, Ivan, this is okay for like the rest of my life. It's totally fine. So,
I wonder if
said
he's
it,
still
Ivan.
paying it off.
huh?
I wonder if he's still paying it off.
That I do know he did pay it off, so he's good there.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
that
he got
I do
money.
know.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Ooh, good for him. Oh boy. He loves
We
you,
love
girl.
Ivan.
Yeah.
What if you go on your second date and this girl Aspen's like, man, I really like Sienna's ring. Is that a red flag? Like, nope.
Take a walk.
How much would you spend on it?
Kid Rock. Kid Rock, bitch.
I don't know. I think I would be part of a conversation with my girl. I would kind of want her to know. I want to get
What's
that
the
out of the way.
number, man? What's the number what do you think and you would spend on an engagement ring?
I'm just not. I don't know that field. So 5, right?
Five.
Is 5 about right? Like $5,000?
I don't think anyone will complain about that.
I
if they
I
do.
really don't know. Like
Yeah.
I'm completely. I have no idea how much a ring should
Well, just
cost.
in general, spending $5,000 is a lot.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
More people I meet, it's just that's basic money now. It's so fucking crazy to me. I feel like it's a lot of money, but I literally talk to people who are like, you know what the base is now? These fucking girls are gonna need like 10 G's at least.
Ladies, you deserve it, and make that man hurt for that ring. You know what I mean? Yeah. Make him hurt for it. If he loves you, make him hurt.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
PSA from JD.
PSA, I'm just saying, these queens deserve it. So if you really about that life,
I hope you have the date that you deserve. I'm just saying. He's sweating over there.
man, shit, you should be happy as fuck. You better just not say
Yeah,
that.
that's crazy. He spent 21,000 on that.
Yeah, you guys told me I can't complain about him if we get into little arguments and stuff.
Have you got an argument where you're like that you haven't told us because you said you can't complain about Ivan?
I think so. Yeah, he probably just got on my nerves the other day. But I can't.
It's like all the time.
Yeah. One time JD gave me homework. He's like, next time, he's like, don't give Ivan attitude. He's like, the time you do, just write it down so that way we can keep track
Just
of how
look
much
down.
times you can hold your tongue and like be, what is it? Be happy versus being right.
Yeah. You want to be happy or right.
Yeah. So he gave me fucking homework.
Shit.
I am a teacher, certified ASU.
What's your grade on the homework?
I don't know.
I
Probably.
haven't checked in, so my homework's late.
Lack of attendance. Yeah.
Lack of attendance.
Just failing at the moment.
I get a red card. Do you guys remember that from like middle
Yes.
school? Like a
Fucking
red
tardy.
card.
Yeah, she's being sent into the hallway.
She gets an I right now for incomplete.
Incomplete. All right.
Yeah.
All right. What else we recapping the last 2 weeks?
We can talk about the Cardi B butt pierce.
The Cardi B bucket we
not?
did bring about. Yeah, that was
Why
a
the fuck not?
Yeah, so we made it the topic of I called it off.
I called it off when. Yeah.
I spoke on the show. If I was dating somebody that had their butt crack pierced, I would call it off. I couldn't deal with that because to me, it's like either you're stupid or you've been watching TikTok or you're jumping on a trend and it's just dumb. So I couldn't. No matter how fine the girl is, how much I don't know. That'd be a turnoff for me. A butt crack piercing. And then you asked is just like a stud. It's a whole bar.
It's like a bar. I did see the photo. It's like at where you're like
Show your bar so they can see that people looking what a bar is.
I'm like, let me put my pants down.
It's on your ear,
It
which
is,
is
it is,
pretty
it is.
norm nowadays.
It
You
is.
see it. So
I
Cardi
do
B,
have
if
a
you're
bar.
familiar
It's
with a
like
bar
that.
is, and she has that on the top of her butt crack, and it
Yes.
just doesn't. That's just.
Which is wild because I remember when I got this, I couldn't lay on it. I couldn't touch it. I couldn't do anything for like a year. It took a year for that to heal completely. So on your asshole, like I'm good with that. No,
Yeah,
I don't want that.
you're weird.
Do you have any
so
piercings that
odd.
turn you off? Anybody?
Turn me off. Turn
Yeah.
off. No, I've been with girls that had everything pierced besides the butt crack.
I don't love gauges.
Gauges are a no-go for me. Yeah.
How much would I have to give you to take a big whiff?
Joey. Probably a lot.
Oh, when they took it out and all that rotten got in there right there, the inside.
It gets
like,
built
smelly.
up. I have to clean like the up above the bar, like in my ear there, and like shit gets in there.
And that's
'cause
like a regular piercing.
It's a regular piercing, and I have to like clean it to make sure because it will get stuff like built up in there.
You ever see the people walking around that used to work at Hot Topic and they're just like,
Yeah.
It's just hanging.
yeah, just hanging.
Ugh. Oh, I don't like the like back dimple ones either. Have you ever seen
yeah, I've
those?
seen
Oh,
those.
I
It's
feel like
just, like,
people are into
studs.
those. No?
Yeah.
I don't
Are
love
guys
them.
into those? No?
Not the good ones.
Not the good ones.
Yeah, I don't know.
He was about to say yeah.
I was going to say, I thought like guys thought that was hot. Or I remember that being like a trend or something a couple years
That
ago.
was pretty. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
The one, how about the one, was it dermal?
Wait,
One that
people
right
That's
here?
like in your dimples
No, they have one here. Amber had it here.
on her wrist.
Yeah, you can have it right here.
What does that do? Like,
fuck?
what?
It's just body art is what basically it is.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I can't do tongue or nipple.
I've done nipple, I've done tongue, I've done the put on queasy. That was interesting. But butt crack is,
It's just odd.
it really is.
I really like the ones. It depends on who you are, but I feel like people can pull it off. But like the little bars on the eyebrow,
Don't like
I think
that.
that's hot.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. The lip one was like the worst.
I don't like lip piercings.
Oh, just like here. I feel like a nose piercing is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like
it's
the little
kinda
nose piece is
Yeah,
cool.
they're
Depends on the
cute.
person.
Yeah.
I like hoops. I don't like studs in the nose.
cute. Hoops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bigger the hoop, bigger the hoe.
Yeah.
Does this girl have piercings? This blind date girl?
I hope not. I don't think so.
No weird.
Just no tongue or nipple piercings.
Yeah, it's just weird to me. I don't know. The tongue one, like, it was fine in 8th grade.
Tastes like pennies. Eighth grade.
8th grade, 9th grade.
This motherfucker right here.
What?
Who's getting their tongue pierced in 8th grade?
Listen, man, my school.
Oh yeah, he's from the hood.
Yeah, dog, I went to Horner. This is the school. called
Horner.
Yeah. And so they used to.
Go to Horner.
No, they used to call everybody the horny
horn dogs.
hornets. Yeah, the horny hornets.
Backpack.
The horny hornets.
horns.
Fuck you guys.
You're so horned.
You're so horned.
So hard.
Why do I feel like we learn something new every day?
Yeah, you said 8th grade. That threw me all the way off.
Fucking for real.
It's 8th grade.
JC's gonna be mad at me because I moved so much when we filmed these, and I like leaned in.
14-year-old with a tongue ring, bro.
I'm telling you, man, where I come from, Shit happens. Man.
Okay, white picket fence and shit.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any like male friends that have like the pee hole one?
Like Pauly D. Doesn't
What is
Pauly
it
D have
called?
that?
Yes, but
Yeah,
it literally
Prince
goes
Albert.
like straight through the tip of your penis and comes out the
I
bottom.
feel like I knew somebody and I don't
Like-
recall who it was.
Oh my God, I've seen a photo of that one time and I was like, who in the flying fuck would ever do that?
Yeah.
Like, wild to me. I saw a Grey's Anatomy episode where a guy had it and he was having sex with his ex-wife and he got stuck in her. And so they
remember.
got like wheeled into the hospital. Obviously, it's Grey's Anatomy. It's not real.
Yeah.
But they got wheeled into the hospital. He's like on top of her. And that's how.
I remember that
It was
episode.
really funny.
Yeah.
That was like,
foul.
that's wild.
Yeah.
That is so foul.
Would never do that.
No.
No.
I didn't feel good.
Yeah, I just think of Pauly D from I think the first episode of Jersey Shore. He like
Yeah.
showed Jay Wow his
Oh,
dick.
Yeah. They smashed, right?
I think no. Well, they like made out, or did they fuck? I don't know.
They
I don't
had
remember.
to.
They had to have.
I think they had to.
Shows her
J-Wow and
dick
Pauly?
piercing. Yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember if they
Ooh,
hooked up.
just
Did they
thinking
hook
about
up?
that.
I don't remember
They
them.
had
Oh
hooking
yeah,
to.
up.
I knew they made out for sure, but they've had to. They've all had to hook up in
Yeah.
a way.
I know.
Oh, like,
Probably had an orgy, I think.
Probably.
Mushroom. Oh, imagine take a whiff out of the
Oh,
mushroom.
absolutely
a big
not.
whiff out of there. Ugh.
I feel like I didn't really get it when I was a kid watching Jersey Shore. And now that I like think about it, I'm like, that's so fucking disgusting.
They just
Like
had
the
a room.
amount of juices and fucking
Yeah.
STDs floating around in there. Like,
And sometimes they would just sleep in there if like they wanted to.
that was the crazy
who was
part.
washing those sheets? No one. Like,
No
that-
one did.
I don't even want to
Crazy.
know what that mattress looks like.
Oh,
Crazy
shit.
work.
Crazy work.
Yucky.
Probably smells worse than Cardi's piercing.
What else here? I mean, we could. I feel like maybe one more thing here, and then we can move on. Your numerology.
Oh, the numerologist. Yeah.
We did
I got a
do
lot of
that.
DMs on that. People wanting her info.
That was very cool. I enjoyed.
Did
And
y'all
then,
know?
oh, fucking
Hello.
Yeah.
Did y'all know?
video. The video that Jules did was amazing, and it went
Yes.
crazy viral. Yeah.
So did y'all know? So with did y'all know? Our boss hit me up and he told me that I want to send you to the Grammys to cover it because of your social following and you have a big social. Can you cover it? And I want to fly you out Sunday and blah blah. And I told him, I'm like, man, I was like, this is the stuff I want to get back into doing. I go, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm flying out Vegas Friday to Saturday. Come back to host a grand opening of a barbershop for my boy Joe. And then I got my daughter's daddy-daughter dance. And then Sunday morning, I'm taking Cruz to football training. I'm like, I don't want to commit to this and just be probably sick by Monday. I'll probably be just. So, and I told him, I was like, why don't we send someone from the show? And he's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I've been to these. I've been to these before. I think, well, what do you want to do? And I just, boom, I was like, oh, one of the biggest things we do is did y'all know? Like, what if Sienna and JD have no idea, so don't tell them that the prize. And we played Did Y'all Know? I told you guys right before we were going to play around that the winner gets a flight, hotel, ticket to the Grammys. And Sienna started crying when I just
Immediately.
mentioned it.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was one of the cutest things I've ever seen in radio. And I'm like, oh, this is dope. And you guys competed. And never, ever in Did Y'all Know history where JD, you swept Sienna in all the questions.
It's happened before, so
I don't think it
I
has.
don't think it has.
yeah, it has.
No.
You might not have been here, Jules. Maybe not during your tenure. Maybe not during your tenure. I just didn't know Sienna was so like that was such a dream for her. And that's why I tried even harder.
I know any interview I've done with, I think I've told maybe you this, Joy, when you were calling me to maybe have me come audition for the show, did my social media, every job I've been asked, what's your dream goal in life? What's your like end goal? It's always been to do red carpets for the Grammys, Oscars, any award show. But Grammys growing up was always my number one. Take over the TV. My family hated me because I'm watching the Grammys every fucking year.
Yeah.
So right when I heard that, like 10-year-old Sienna
Yeah.
just like came out. So it was so cool.
Yeah.
I know
So
we
she
all started crying.
Yeah,
we all started
yeah.
crying. I'm such a sympathy
And
cry.
I looked at JD and I looked at Jules. I was like, Jules like, he's gonna let her win. He's gonna let
Yeah.
her win. Then we played the fucking game and he swept you. He like killed you. Like you couldn't. Like you had such a fucking off day. I'm like, I can't believe he got that one. I can't believe it. And he swept you. And I just looked at you and you just looked defeated.
Defeated.
And JD was just smiling. He killed his freestyle about you being a loser and he's going to the Grammys.
And he pulled a hammy.
And he pulled a hammy. And then he's like, all right, you know what? If you buy me breakfast for a week, you can go. Then change the game.
I know.
Now,
And
one
then I
thing
started
about
crying.
JD, he's a bad loser. He's a horrible winner.
Horrid.
Oh
You
my
couldn't
God.
put that any better. And here's the thing, brother. Let me just explain it to people who are new to the show, maybe aren't familiar with me. I'm at my best when the lights are the brightest. So, a lot of the times when we do these, did y'all know, it's a fun bit, but they're exhibitions to me. It's participation shit. I'm not playing for anything. So it's kind of like
Pointless?
preseason football. It's just kind of
Right.
like, all right, let's see who makes the team, blah, blah,
Right.
blah.
Remember he said that about the game.
No, I'm just letting you know as a reference. But man, when the Super Bowl happens, I fucking show up. And my jersey that day didn't even get dirty. So yeah, I smoked her, and for charity, I did
charity.
I
I'll
did
take
my
it.
deed.
It's so funny because he like talks his shit, but like I don't care because this is such a dream come true that I'm like, okay, thank you. I will buy you breakfast. Love you. Heading to the Grammys. You're the best.
You think I'm playing, man? Monday, that
When-
Venmo request is coming.
When you lost, did you like low-key kind of know that JD was going to give it to you? 'Cause,
No, like honestly, because so I was thinking of the pit bull situation because I remember when I won for that, I told you, I was like, I feel like an asshole, like not giving this to JD.
Yeah.
And then I still brought him down. So I was like, okay, I feel a little bit better. But I was like, no, he won it. He deserved it. I don't think it's going to be in a position to where he can like just give it to me, you know?
Right.
So
Wow.
you really just made dreams come true, brother.
wow, JD's so kind.
Sounds like you owe me one.
So you're going to be covering the Grammys. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to try to, I don't know, make my way down to where everything's happening. I don't know like necessarily where my tickets are, but I don't care. I'm in the building. Yeah, I'm going to cry so much when I'm there. I don't even know how I'm going to do my makeup.
Yeah. And then you had another big decision, who's going to roll with you. And you're like, oh, should I invite my husband to go and hang out with me or my mom? You're taking moms.
Yeah, it was a hard decision because obviously my husband's my husband and I want him to experience those like first times with me in the sense of like my career because he knows there was a time where I didn't have these things. So now I'm finally reaching goals. But my mom is the one who like, why am I going to cry? Her and my dad, they've always known that I wanted to do this.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a payback. So
What did
No,
you
let her keep flowing.
I'm going to cry. Why do I cry every time I talk about parents? I love them so much. But
So
yeah.
when you invite
'Cause it's
your mom,
amazing,
is
man.
your dad in the background?
So you know what's really funny about that? I took a video of this because I wanted my mom's reaction. I wanted to have that moment with her. And I was like, let's do it before my dad gets here because I don't want him to be like upset or heartbroken that I didn't think of him first when it's not like that. But I did want to take my mom because she's the one who like, not that my dad isn't my number one supporter, but she really went above and beyond for my scholarships in school to put me in journalism school to get me here. So just wanted to pay her back. So we're going to the fucking Grammys together.
Yeah.
We're going to go shopping, get our nails done, the whole thing. So thank you, JD.
Oh, you are so welcome.
If you
Charity.
didn't give me this opportunity, what would you have done?
I'd have just gone at the last minute, did what I needed to do, and dipped.
Like, wouldn't care
No,
that
I
much?
would have. Speaking honestly, and all jokes aside, yeah, I probably wouldn't have gone. I'd have just thrown the ticket in the trash and called it a day.
Whatever.
Fucking guy.
No, I mean, I wouldn't
boring.
have known what to expect. Listen, man, like it would have been so tight, dude, to go to the Grammys because I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, and I don't know who knows what kind of access we would have had. But oh no, you're just a little girl, so like you just go out and have a good time.
Yeah. No, in the video that I did with my mom, I literally brought out all these magazines that I used to buy when I was a teeny bopper because I wanted to like write magazines and like be in journalism.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, remember when you used to buy me this? It's a stack of all these. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, what award show did I love watching growing up? She's like, oh, probably the Grammys. I remember you wanted to cover them. I was like, well, I'm going to the Grammys. And she started crying. She's like, oh my God.
Oh, she was crying before she even knew she was going?
Yeah, I told her
That's so
I told
cute.
her I was going and she started crying first. And then I was like, well, the kicker is you're coming with me. She's like, me? It was so cute. I need to post the video.
her.
But,
I think
cry.
me and Joey specifically were pretty jaded when it comes. I don't know how, I can't speak for you, but like it's kind of like if someone who works in sports radio, you kind of know way too much. You're behind the scenes too much, so things can get jaded. So I think in the music industry, we're jaded because, I mean, you've been to a bunch of award shows. I haven't. But I think the rawness of Sienna not really knowing the behind the scenes of the industry, the fact that she was super geeked is very refreshing to watch.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's very refreshing.
Yeah, and that's why when Decipher, and I appreciate our boss is great, and he knows I've been kind of like writing him like, we want to do more. I want to do more with this show. I was just like, I've been to these. I really want someone else to experience this because that hypes me up to see the excitement from you guys and the first, because I feel like people are jaded in radio, so people still don't get excited about things. And I'm always excited about stuff, but my excitement comes more from like seeing like Sienna do first, like her interview, like their first interviews and stuff like that. You know, I'm so nervous. I was so nervous. I love that.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm living through you all over again to remind me like I was Sienna. I was Sienna. So when I do get complacent, I remind myself through Sienna and through Jules of like they were excited just to, you know, host staycation setup. You know, you were nervous about it. Sienna was going to be off and like, all right, you're up. You got to set up a cheater. And you're like, okay. And then you're like, that was exhilarating. You know, Sienna's like, I want to learn how to push buttons. So I come over here and I see you and you're like, I love that. That was exhilarating. You know, so I think that's how I get myself not complacent. Does that make sense?
100%. Yeah. I mean, it's very refreshing to see someone who would enjoy. And plus, there's not a lot of radio perks anymore. Like as far as, you know, usually a radio station would put on a handful of dope concerts a year and you get re-energized of like, this is why I do it. Like this is the fun of it. So you're going to come back from the Grammys on a high of like, I can double down on my job. I enjoy it that much more because these things can happen all because of me.
Yeah, it's very exciting. My husband said he was gonna buy me red bottoms, so I'm excited for that.
Red bottoms? Oh, buy you red bottoms?
He was gonna buy me red bottoms.
Oh shit! And the ring? Fuck, dude.
I can't wear them though. I can't walk in heels that high. But I was like, thanks for the gesture. I'll take it. But
Jesus.
Yeah. He was gonna treat me to some red bottoms for like this monumental moment.
What a life this girl lives,
doing,
man.
bro?
I don't know.
But thank you, Joey. If it wasn't for Joey, you wouldn't be going.
No, I gave him a big hug. I said, thanks, Dad.
I'm so happy you're going. It's going to be I love you taking your mom. I think that's just a special moment that, yeah, I've had those moments back in the days with my parents and my mom specifically. I kind of have the same relationship you have with your mom. And it's nothing more than your mom looking at you like, I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud. You always wanted to do this. And you do, because all I wanted to do was radio. I didn't want to do anything else since I was 15. While this guy was tongue-kissing girls with tongue rings, and I just wanted to be in radio. That's all I wanted. So those first, I still remember them way more than shit that I've done the past 5, 10. It's all a blur. That first year, I remember everything.
So you remember the first time you kind of paid back your mom?
Like taking it to her event.
Yeah, like something like this, like the Grammys or anything that she really wanted to see her do.
Well, yeah, I was a little spoiled because my first gig was in LA. So LA radio, we had things all the fucking time. So she liked stuff like, you know, my mom was very simple. Like we had movie screenings. So I would take her to the movie screen premieres and stuff, or just I was making money. So I'd take her to dinner, fancy restaurants and stuff like that. Disneyland tickets.
Nice.
We would go to Disneyland. So yeah, my mom knows and she's so proud. So I'm glad you get to share that. So man, it's been a hell of a past 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's just the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Literally.
The next 2 weeks are going to be even busier.
Way busier.
Yeah.
Well, I know it was wild. I was just looking back at, because we have something called the Show Bible where we just find out, you know, all the stuff that we did. And the week before I took out Aspen was the week fucking Sienna left all her hair in my car and that girl ghosted me on the date.
Yeah.
Like after our date.
Whoops.
So you're kind of a good luck charm. To be
worked
honest, you're a
out.
good luck charm.
So now you have to say thank you to me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, because if that would have worked out, duh.
Yeah. Dang, I could have had a roster for once. Damn it.
Yeah, my roster is dwindling. I haven't been dating the one girl. We friend zoned each other. That one girl that took me out to that murder mystery dinner, she's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. But we shall see.
Yeah.
I need to meet a girl that sign language.
Please do.
I mean, is there like a deafmingle.com?
I think it's in Fremont.
Guys, let's not do that. No, don't do that.
Why? There's like
Stop.
farmers,
It's like, stop.
Christians,
Stop.
deaf people.
Okay, so listen, it's coming. The waxing is coming. We
No,
promise.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
Y'all-
It's
y'all
booked.
playing.
It's booked next week, right?
Yes, next week.
Next week, you're getting waxed.
Y'all playing.
Appreciate it, but keep the subscriptions coming. Share this.
Ew,
like
no,
this,
put
comment.
it away, put it away.
Look at the chest hair.
No.
Even Disney said, ugh.
Fine, then we won't do it. It's my body, my choice.
No, you don't get to say that.
No.
I do get to say that.
Gave your rights away with the bet.
Oh no, Kimosabe.
I'm the commissioner.
I'm the commissioner.
Sorry.
All right, that waxing is happening next episode.
We'll see.
We'll see you back on the radio, y'all.
The Aftermess.